Hey guys, Cosmos here from DolyGames, and we've got the lovely Love Thy Mount event going on. And this is right after the gem event where everybody got those nice level 8 gems with a lot of mount whips as well. So looking in the stables, got a whole bunch of mount whips right now, almost 30,000. And I'm definitely planning on going to from stables from basically absolute zero, level 6, going to level 7 for sure, and maybe almost up to level 8, but not really. But let's see how it goes. I definitely got a lot of whips, and as usual, as I recommend, just do like this is, to train 5 times, do 10 times always, just to be able to see can you really collect 2 rewards or not. So I did 10 trainings and no problem I could collect, and I always do this test when it says unlimited, just to make sure there are no bugs or anything in the game. So going back to the stables, I'm now at the place where basically the costs are the same: 2500 experience for strength to go up, 2500 experience for endurance, and also 2500 for armor. So here I've been thinking on which one to upgrade for this event. And just to basically give you a recap, for all classes, basically you got the attack, which is the strength and the intellect, and they both give 4 points for your attack, so physical attack for archers and knights, or 4 points of magic attack for mages, and they each also give 1 point of physical defense for strength, and 1 point of magic defense for intellect. They give about, so if you add that up, so four attack and 1 defense, that's 5 points, which is 5 battle rating actually. So if you increase 1 point of strength, you'll get 5 battle rating. You'll increase 1 point of intellect, you'll get 5 battle rating. Endurance, 5 health is 1 battle rating. So this is more like 4 battle ratings. But all other things which actually increase your health in the skills, they also basically will contribute to this. So I count this also like 5 battle rating. And armor gives 4 points of physical defense and 4 points of magic defense, as you guys maybe know, and that makes it 8 battle ratings. So if you're interested in getting your like all things, if you don't care about and you only care about increasing your battle rating, probably a better bet is to make your armor go higher first. But I'm actually now, after thinking, inclined to go for attack, so strength for as so that because I'm a knight, of course, and also for archers, for archer accounts, for knight accounts, you need to do the strength. For mages, for on intellect. Why? Because I think world boss earnings are very important. So I think if world boss didn't exist, then armor could be a good deal. But still, you have a lot of events basically which are built in the way where you need to kill fast, and so attack basically gives you an advantage in that. Also during the day when you do different things, like for example maps or wilds bosses, if you can kill them faster, it saves you time. So with that in mind, I'm gonna go with strength. In this video I'm also gonna show you my tool, the DolyGames easy macro recorder. So I'm gonna go ahead and train this 1 time to get rid of the pop-up. So I'm gonna basically put in a lot in strength. So it's gonna say, are you sure you want to spend balance to train your mount for 50 times? And actually the answer is no. But I think that pop-up must be wrong, because I don't have that many balance anyways, and it's just supposed to take 50 mount training whips, as it says in the description. So I'm gonna try again and say don't show this again, and click confirm. And yeah, it it takes the 50 mount training whips, so that's good. So now that's sorted out, basically not to click this a million times, I'm gonna bring in my macro recorder, which is a very simple and nice program, and just say like record and click advanced, and that's it. So done with that. So that's recorded. So I'm gonna take it at 2 times the speed and infinite playback. So just gonna click it. Actually, I think he might be able to go faster. Let's put him at maximum speed 4 times. Let's go. Alright, so we got the training going, which is cool. So now the whips are at, we started about 30,000 whips. So they're gonna go down quickly because now the advanced train button is at 50 trains per click instead of before it was 20. So you see the strength attribute is going up a lot, and battle rating is also gonna go up, and you see the stable experience is going already. We're 3 bars done, so that's pretty cool. I love this. Awesome, really. It's just like so much more relaxing. And now I see my strength getting to 1,000, so that's a big one for me, at least 1,000 strength. I gotta make sure, of course, so that the macro doesn't overclick it, so that it doesn't go into spending balance. But I think I'm okay for now. It's at 21,000, but I'm still gonna watch it and make sure that it doesn't overdo it. And sometimes the clicking is, of course, if you remember from collecting the rewards, you can like click a lot, and then if you stop clicking, it's still continuing. It's because the game is remembering the click, so gotta be careful about that as well. Just about to go to stable level 7, so I'm gonna cancel the clicking, and I'm gonna do it myself because I wanna, you know, do this. There you go. So got the Hades line, although it didn't change. So let's go and take it. It's awesome. And why it's not working? Okay, it's working now. Good. So it was just a graphic thing. So now I got the Hades line, which is awesome, and got a whole new stables now with 175,000 experience to go, which I might make it. Still, I'm gonna go definitely most of the way. I'm not sure if I want to become level 8 because the current hot events in the mount trainer, actually it gives you rewards for getting to level 4, level 5, level 6, and level 7 is the highest reward. So here I'll get 40 of these boxes and 3,500 mount training weeks. So I'm going to take it straight away. So that, because that's pretty important. And in the rewards for the training, now I've trained already in a very short time 12,000 times and can collect 2,000 rewards. Now I'm not gonna record the video for all this, but I'm definitely gonna click this this whole thing in. But I still got a whole bunch of whips, so now back to 21,000 because, well, I collected that reward. So I'm gonna play back again and get that spending going. It's weird the mouse moving up a little bit, but that's because I moved the mouse when I was recording it. But it's no big deal. So going at 4 times the speed. This is of course taking it much better. The astrals are slower if you do this on astrals. They are a bit slower, so sometimes it goes that way. But here is good strength now, above 1,200. So that's really good. I really pumped it up a lot, and my bell rating is up by 3,000 now since we started. And I'm thinking now to bring up the armor and endurance actually a little bit, you know, to I'm actually gonna do that. Let's stop it, and I'm actually gonna bring it up because I just remembered that sometimes I don't manage to survive the world boss because just a little bit of health is not enough. So with that in mind, actually, I'm gonna put some on endurance as well. So let's go for it. Now, with every 5 points, I'm getting about 140 or so health. Well, basically 1 endurance is 20 health, so 5 endurance should be 100, but I'm getting more because of the passives which give health. So that's pretty important to remember. So the people sometimes when they calculate things like in forums, they don't do a complete proper job, and they forget completely the passive bonuses when they calculate battle ratings. So, and let's get the armor up as well a little bit. I really hate seeing armor lower than endurance. So we're gonna get that up as well. So now the whips are a lot, most of it has been spent already, 8,000 whips remaining there. There we go, 885, 890, 895, and I didn't realize I leveled up to Azure Dragon, Stables level 8. I didn't really want to do it, but it's done, so that's fine. Let's get that 905, 905, and now I think I'm gonna collect the rewards just to see how much whips I got. But let's push some more into strength as well, because there's still like 6,000 whips there. Now in all this time my bell rating went up by 5,000 already. So roughly speaking, 30,000 whips was 5,000 bell rating. Very roughly speaking. Alright, I think that's good for now. Next up, I'm gonna start collecting these rewards. So I'm gonna do a new record and just click here, and that's it. So we're gonna play that back. And this time you can see it's going much slower because the clicking is so much faster than the reward collection. So now I can collect rewards 6,000 times, more than 6,000 times for because I trained more than 30,000 times so far, and of course that means 6,000 additional mount training whips, 5 times more, so about 30,000 soul crystals, so that's awesome, and also about 6,000 of 1 to 3 gem packs, so that's gonna be cool. But this is gonna take a bit of time, so I'm not gonna make you guys suffer, so I'm gonna pause, and once I finish collecting this, I'll be right back with you. Alright, we're down to 5,000, so it's still taking more time because it's just a lot. It's like one by one. It's actually pretty amazing that they haven't like given us a collect all button, but well, it is what it is. And it's still clicking. 3,500 to go. Alright, just about 150 left to go. Almost done here at collecting these rewards. So that was a lot, a very long time. I'm very tired because it's late at night. But luckily the macro program is doing its job of clicking this extremely boring thousands of clicks. I don't think I would have done it manually because I'm just too tired right now. So happy for this. So almost done. 83, 81, and then Oh, and as mentioned before, when bell rating went up by like about 5,000, so that's a good thing, and it's a kind of pure bell rating, not a fake bell rating. And as I tell a lot of people, like, you can always increase your bell rating with fake things and not by true strength. And in this case, it's a true strength bell rating because it was an increase of direct character attributes, especially on strength. So there it's done, the reward collection, and so we can close. I must have clicked on the farm. I'll be back here. Alright, so we are now with the Azure Dragon level 8 stables. So that's full, movement speed 60%. Still got another 8,654 whips to go. And I'm gonna think about where I wanna put them, and perhaps I'll keep some for later. But for now, I think it's good. So just remember, when you're training up the stables, you can, if you're a cacher player, so make sure you see where your limits are. If you put your mouse on any of these attributes, it tells you what is your current and maximum levels. So you can see I'm still far away from maximum because, well, let's say I'm not a free player, but I'm pretty close to being a free player. So logically, then it's very far away from the maximums. Cachers have these maxed out, especially, for example, I was checking before this before upgrading here. I was checking out some of the top people and looking at what they have done, and most of them have maxed out their attack, so either the strength or the intellect. So that was the first thing they maxed out. Then many of them, some of them, or let's say minority, maxed out endurance first, and but the majority maxed out armor first. So I think that's also a better strategy. Also, if you wanna, let's say, with the exception, if you really wanna tank and be like as buffy as possible in the front, and for things like surviving world boss, then endurance is a really good deal. But otherwise, for a general improvement, I do accept that also the first one should be strength or intellect, depending on your class, mostly for world boss income, and as well to perform better on all those events where damage output is important. And then the armor, because that just overall improves a lot of things. But endurance is very important, especially if you're on the borderline for surviving the world boss. So consider those things when you're upgrading your levels. And I also wish you guys good luck on getting higher levels of stables. So and with that, I think I'll stop this, because it's just gonna be a lot of upgrading and then claiming the rewards again from the hot event, and then back to upgrading. So that's kind of a little bit boring for the video. So I think I gave majority of it, and of course the DolyGames macro tool, macro recorder, is very simple and easy for those boring cases of repeating clicks thousands of times. I mean, that's a bit torturous even to force somebody to click thousands of times on a button. So yeah, use it if you can. The links are in the description, and you can always just go to DolyGames.com. Everything I got is linked off from there. That's so bookmark DolyGames.com. That's my main site, and everything is that's my umbrella site. So yeah, I think that's all the tips I got for you guys for this stable event. Also awesome stuff that I went from stable 6 to stable 8. got now all the mounts unlocked. And if you'd asked me like 6 months ago, I would have told you that's impossible. So that also shows you that with patience, you can get stuff as a free player as well. As some of you know, most of the time, like 95% of the time, I was 100% free player. I'm busy in real life. I started buying VIP and Spirit Covenant to speed things up. But other than that, I don't buy items or anything like that. So by large, I consider myself a free player as well. So so yeah, I never thought that I'd get all these mounts unlocked. Never. I remember I was just having these first 2 mounts, and I thought that even getting the level 3 was a big deal. So but slowly over the months I managed to get all of them unlocked, which is awesome. So especially the Azure Dragon, I didn't think that I'd reach that, but I did. My stats are absolutely terrible when you compare them to cashers, of course. They're at much stronger levels, at about plus 3,000 or more. So these are of course weaker stats, but again, if you compare like to like, these are pretty good for the kind of character that I have. So I'm very happy with them. It's also the first time where I went out of balance and put everything into strength. So that's also something new for me. But I think this is going to help me with increasing my world boss income especially. So I'm looking forward to that. And bell rating increase was good as well, because for better or for worse, a lot of people use bell rating as a reference point, also for looking for parties. And so, for example, if you are they're sometimes looking for parties for particular bell rating, and if you don't have it, they just don't accept you into the party. So of course, the higher the bell rating also will help me to find teams easier, so that's good. And well, that's about it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I mentioned, if you like the tool is good for simple repetition stuff like collecting rewards from hot events. It's good for training stuff like I was doing with the regular or advanced trainings. It's good for astral clicking, anything where you basically have to click again and again and again. It can also happen to you that you can use the tool for something not, outside of the game. So just basically any time where you need to click some combination. So like for example, and you can be like smart about it. So if I do record and then here, and that's it. And then if I tell him to play it back, basically he's gonna do that, and it's as simple as that. And I love the fact that I can do at a faster speed, so that's good. So with that said, please, if you enjoyed it, please do click on like and subscribe. Share with friends. It always helps when you guys share on Facebook, Google Plus, Twitter, or just by word of mouth or whatever is good for you. And bookmark my site DolyGames.com, and I just recently redesigned it, so I hope you guys like it, and I'll try to improve it more and more. It's all to the vision. And if you guys have the ability to support me by becoming my Patreon, also the link will be in the description, so check it out. And well, that's it. Thanks to you guys for watching, and have a wonderful day.